the gate. Starters in race number 1. 1 is Flying Pen, Leo Peters. 2, CP Holbrook, Don McDougall. 3, Fort Augustus Boy, Albert Bernard. 4, Jeff Stamp, Cliff Murphy. 5, Beverly Dandy, Alex McPhee. 6, Dot Standy, Alaire Pino. Outside in 7 is Knight's Key, Earl Smith. Along trailer 8, Bo Moose, Charles Mills. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and facing 4 wide as they leave the gate. In between horses, CB Holbrook looks for the early lead into the turn. Driving up on the outside second is Jeff Scamp. They battle for top spot as they move on by the opening 8. On the inside, CB Holbrook has it by half a length. Jeff Scamp up and at him on the outside now, moving second. In along the rail, getting away third as they move down the backstretch. That's Flying Pen. Fort Augustus Boy settles in at the rail 4th. Racing out of 5 as they move by the opening station is Bo Moose. They're at that opening point. On top now by 2 as they move into the far turn is Jeff Scamp. CB Holbrook is racing from 2. Looking at it in 3rd is Flying Pen. The opening quarter reached in 31 and 1. They move off the 3/8 turn for the half, and it is Jeff Scamp showing the way. Leads it by a length and a half. CB Holbrook in 2, racing out of 3. As they approach the halfway point is Flying Pen. On the move now, on the outside 4th, that's Dot Standy. And along the rail moving 5th is Fort Augustus Boy, picking up cover the outside 6th, Riverly Dandy. And it is Bo Moose and the trailer, Knight's Key. They dip into the lower turn, second time. After a half in 1:04, they approach the 5/8. Jeff Scamp still out in front by a length and a half. CB Holbrook showing second on the inside. Up on the outside 3rd, now taking over second spot is Flying Pen. They move down the backstretch, approaching 3/4. Jeff Scamp on top. Dot Standy circling up on the outside 2nd and challenges for the lead by the 3/4. Up on the outside, Dot Standy takes over. Jeff Scamp is now racing 2nd. Into the far turn, they're on their way to the 7/8 mark. Dot Standy on top. Racing a 2nd, Jeff Scamp up on the outside within striking distance 3rd. As they move off the turn, Riverly Dandy. 3/4, 1:37 and 2. They're in the lane. Dot Standy under a drive. Up on the outside, here comes Riverly Dandy 2nd. 3rd, Jeff Scamp. That's the way they'll finish. It's Dot Standy. Here they are.
I know, so do I.
Okay. Ready? Rating back to the wire, the unofficial winner in race 1, 6th entry, Dot Standy. 6-year-old pacing ground there by A.C. Standy from the Dan Dots wrist. Owned by Eric Holroyd of Winslow. Alaire Pino in the bike picks up the 2nd winning drive of this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, that's career win number 1,000 for Alaire. Winning in 2:09 and 2 with number 6, Dot Standy. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that being career win number 1,000 for Alaire Pino. And Alaire will be honored here next Thursday evening. Once again, how about a round of applause for Alaire Pino, career driving win number 1,000. Big crowd, is there?
Race number 2, top of the stretch, has won by Rocky, 2 Woodmere Actions, 3 Traveling Bud, 4 Bad John, 5 Kenzie Lynn, 6 is Shadows Half Pine, 7 outside Aaron Spector, 1 trailer 8, that's the Trotter Censorship. Here they come. Yoo-hoo. They're up and they're racing. Bad John following the get out, looking for the lead as they race into the first turn. Shadows Half Pint driving quickly up on the outside as they drive into the first turn and get on by the 8th. Shadows Half Pint, the outside, is being sent to the front. Now racing second is Bad John. Woodmere Anxious gets away third. Parked out fourth is Penziland. Racing it along the rail fifth is My Rocky. Back in sixth is Traveling Bud. Aaron Spector, and trotting well back and trailing a censorship. They're by the opening quarter. Racing into the far turn first time. Shadows Half Pint shows the way up front. As it by a length and a half. Bad John is racing second. Woodmere Anxious third. My Rocky sits in fourth after an opening quarter of 32 seconds. They round the top turn swinging for the half. And it's Shadows Half Pint on top. Here comes Bad John up on the outside looking for the lead. As they approach half-mile mark, Bad John the outside takes over from Shadows Half Pint now second. Racing third and moving outside is Woodmere Anxious. My Rocky sits in fourth. Penziland from five. Traveling Bud, Aaron Spector, and censorship well back. The half reached in 106. They're into the paddock turn second time. 3/8 left to go. Up front, your leader is Bad John. Has it by a length. Woodmere Anxious now racing second. At the rail, Shadows Half Pint drops back third. My Rocky is moving up on the outside in fourth. They're by the 3/4 mile mark. Up front, Bad John still showing the way. Woodmere Anxious is racing second. My Rocky is moving up quickly on the outside third. They go to the 7/8 mark. 3/4, 1:39 and 2. Bad John's the one to catch as they swing for home. Woodmere Anxious is coming up the challenge on the outside. It's Bad John taking him on home. Here comes Woodmere Anxious on the outside. My Rocky, it's Bad John. Woodmere Anxious on the outside. Right down to the wire. It's all Bad John. Woodmere Anxious second. Looks like Penziland for 3. Well, shareholders, 300 people over there. Shareholders. Race number 3, top of the stretch, has one Jail Helen, 2 Captain Moldell, 3 single score, 4 Pam's Roan Girl, 5 F.G. Curtis, 6 is Julie's Chip, 7 outside the trotter Just a Pet, 1 trailer 8, that's H.B. Dandy. Here they come. Pacing Jail Helen quickly away at the rail to take them out of their single score. Settling in second, Pam's Roan Girl drives the outside third. H.B. Dandy tucks in along the rail fourth. 3 wide, the outside of fifth, and moving up is F.G. Curtis past the 8th, and up the back stretch they go. First time racing to the opening quarter. They'll be 3 wide up front, momentarily battling for the lead. Farthest out, 3 wide, F.G. Curtis looks for the lead from Jail Helen as they move by the opening quarter. F.G. Curtis, the outside, stepping to the top. Jail Helen now racing a second. Pam's Roan Girl goes off stride on the outside. Rough gated as they move on to the 3/8 mark. Swinging off the top turn. Your leader up front as they make the turn. F.G. Curtis racing second now is Jail Helen from 3 as they move through the stretch. First time is single score. Racing fourth is HB Dandy. They're now halfway home, and it's FG Curtis taking them by here. JL Helen racing second, single score third. Fourth is HB Dandy, Pam's Roan Girl fifth. From 6th is Julie's Chip. Captain Maldo trotting from the back and moving up. Is just a path, the half in 103 and 1. They're by the 5/8. Go to the back stretch, second and final time. And it's FG Curtis holding them off. JL Helen drives up 2 on the outside now. Out there driving third is single score. HB Dandy at the rail in 4. Moving up on the outside, Pam's Roan Girl 5th. They're by the 3/4 mile mark. Racing into the far turn, final time. FG Curtis on top. JL Helen's up on the outside once again within half a length on the leader. 1:37 by the 3/4. They're inside of an 8. FG Curtis by a neck. JL Helen's at him on the outside as they make the final turn for home. FG Curtis on top. JL Helen is moving up on the outside. FG Curtis turning it on right down to the wire. FG Curtis on top and pacing away. JL Helen second. Third is single score.
To the wire, regional official winner, race number 3, number 5, FG Curtis. Four-year-old racing big horse by Curtis Howard from the net. Jenny Charles, on our Bell River. Alex McPhee picks up the 7-point drive on the season. Mile 2:09.3, and a race record for 5, FG Curtis.
Race number 4, top of the stretch, has one Tag's Last Bird, 2 Full Lengthen, 3 HF Dusty, 4 Jules Lehigh, 5 Island Exception, 6 is Lights Echo, 7 outside Tidal Wave, 1 trailer 8, that's Tartan Smart. Here they come. Facing 4 wide, up for now, they leave the gate. Tags Last Bird, HF Dusty, Tidal Wave, way up on the outside, as they race up front for the lead. HF Dusty, the outside, gets the lead by 3/4 of a length. Tags Last Bird racing second. Tidal Wave drives up on the outside third. 4th at the rail is Island Exception as they race to the open quarter. Arriving there, Tidal Wave driving up on the outside, being sent to the front as they drive by the open quarter. Tidal Wave shows the way to the 3/8. HF Dusty racing second, Tags Last Bird third. 4th is Island Exception. Racing from 5 as they swing off the top turn. He is a Tartan Smart, 31 and 1 by the opening quarter. They're swinging for the half. Through the stretch, straightening out, they approach the half-mile mark. Tidal Wave shows the way out front. HF Dusty second, Tags Last Bird third. 4th outside and moving up quickly is Clayton. Driving wide in 5 is Jules Lehigh. Island Exception back to 6th. White Echo moves wide in 7. And Tartan Smart now trails. The half reached in 104 and 1. They're by the 5/8. Tidal Wave still on top. Clayton drives up 2 on the outside and that back. Racing wide, third is Jules Lehigh. HF Dusty inside 4th. Driving up on the outside, 5th is White Echo. Down the back stretch, moving by the 3/4. Clayton takes over top spot. Jules Lehigh keeps on coming up on the outside of second. Dwight Sacco moving up quickly the outside third. 1:37 by the 3/4. They have an eighth of a mile left to go. It's Jules Lehigh. Dwight Sacco gives chase on the outside. Jules Lehigh taking him on home. Dwight Sacco is moving up on the outside. Jules Lehigh. Dwight Sacco keeps on coming right down to the wire. It's gonna be too close to call. Could be Dwight Sacco. We'll need a picture.
To the wire, regional official winner on race 4, number 6 and 3, White's Echo. 7-year-old racing just on horseback, the show into that bayside Echo. On the way home to call quarterback. Papagas picks up the second winning drive on the season. White 209.46. White's Echo.
Race number 5, top of the stretch, has one Lewis Sealster. 2 the First Viking, 3 Joanne's Dandy, 4 Mitchell's Pride, 5 Dusty Maud, 6 is Willie Robbins, 7 outside Sandy Joe. Here they come. Sealster quickly away to tag in front of there, down along the rim, racing up on the outside of Mitchell's Pride, the First Viking. As they race into the turn, get on by the 8th. Lewis Sealster shows the way up front. The First Viking racing second. Mitchell's Pride parked down third. Drives up on the outside, grabs second spot. Takes aim at the leader, Lewis Sealster, as they race to the opening quarter. Arriving there, Lewis Sealster by half a length. Mitchell's Pride's up to on the outside looking for the lead. The First Viking sits third. 4th is Joanne's Dandy. Dusty Maud is racing from 5, Willie Robbins. Your trailer is Sandy Joe. They swing off the top turn. Lewis Sealster shows the way up front. Adam on the outside of Mitchell's Pride second. The First Viking racing third. Opening quarter reached in 31 seconds. Through the stretch, first time in front of the stand. They're now halfway home, and the battle still on up front. Lewis Sealster by an act. Up to on the outside is Mitchell's Pride. The First Viking up the rail, third Dusty Maud wide in fourth. Joanne's Dandy racing fifth, Willie Robbins, and Sandy Joe the half. 103 and 2. They're by the 5/8. Go to the backstretch, second and final time, and Lewis Sealster still on top. The First Viking racing a second, Dusty Maud. Willie Robbins up 3 wide on the outside is quickly third, and Willie drives on as they race on by the 3/4. Lewis Sealster on top. Willie Robbins up 2 on the outside. The First Viking racing third. Midway around the final turn for home they come. 3/4, 1:35 and 4. Lewis Sealster and Willie Robbins neck and neck. Through the stretch for the mile they come. Willie Robbins on the outside. Lewis Sealster, Sandy Joe coming down along the rail. 3 of them right across the track. It's Willie Robbins to win it. Lewis Sealster second. Sandy Joe will be 3.
Back to the wire, regional official winner on race number 5, number 6 and 3, Willie Robbins.
6, top of the stretch, has 1 Dandy Andy L, 2 Trevor's Dandy, 3 Traveling Rocky, 4 Todd's Dandy, 5 Hawk de Riviere, 6 Lindell Dexter, 7 outside Fly Sun, 1 Trailer 8, that's Dandy Spring. Here they come. They're off and pacing 5 wide up front as they leave the gate. Trevor's Dandy up between horses. Dandy Andy at the rail. Hawk de Riviere 3 wide on the outside as they drive into the first turn. Get on by the 8th. Trevor's Dandy up between horses, being sent to the front. Driving up to on the outside is Hawk de Riviere. Dandy Andy at the rail 3rd. 4th is Traveling Rocky. Lindell Dexter looks at it from 5. Moving up on the outside in 6 is Fly Sun, Dandy Spring, and Todd's Dandy Trails. They race into the far turn first time. Moving on to the 3/8 mark. It's Trevor's Dandy showing the way up front. Hawk de Riviere settling in second. Back third, Dandy Andy L. Swinging off the top turn. Trevor's Dandy shows the way up front. Racing up on the outside second is Fly Sun. Third up the rail, Hawk de Riviere. Traveling Rocky wide in 4. Halfway home now, and Fly Sun is your leader up front. Trevor's Dandy is racing second. Moving up on the outside third, Traveling Rocky. Hawk de Riviere inside in 4. Dandy Andy out 5th. There goes Dandy Spring with a late rush outside in 6. Moving wide in 7, Todd's Dandy. Lindell Dexter Trails. The half in 1:03. Down the back stretch, second and final time. Fly Sun is your leader by 2.5. Trevor's Dandy drops back second. Traveling Rocky the outside third. Way up on the outside, Dandy Spring is 3 wide 4th. Dandy Andy out between horses now showing 5th. They race to the 7/8 mark. Fly Sun on top. Traveling Rocky is moving up on the outside, coming on second. Off the top turn for home they come. It's Fly Sun showing the way. Traveling Rocky is moving up on the outside. Dandy Andy out farthest out. It's Fly Sun, Dandy Andy out, but they're not catching Fly Sun tonight. Dandy Andy out second. Traveling Rocky will be 3. Foxy put that in. To the wire, he's your official winner of race section number 7 entry, Fly Sun. 7-year-old facing Brown Gelding by Sun Sam from the Dan James Mitts. On by Leona Matthews, John Staffney. Roy Matthews picks up his 4th winning drive on the season. Winning trip 2:09.47, Fly Sun.
Just tell the truth and cards on the table.
Race number 7, top of the stretch, has 1 Lars Butler, 2 Little Inspector, 3 Loot Duke, 4 the Trotter BRD, 5 OU Wheeler, 6 is Island Hope, 7 outside Dusty Lane John, 1 Trailer 8, that's Tag Shadow. Here they come. Quickly away at the rail attack on one of their Little Inspector drives up to on the outside. Tag Shadow gets away through at the rail. Island Hope rushing up on the outside of 4th. Luke Duke at the rail in 5. Trotting from 6, BRD Dusty Lane John. OU Wheeler Trails back up front. It's Lars Butler taking them to the opening quarter. Island Hope drives up the leader, 2 on the outside. Third at the rail is Little Inspector. Tag Shadow is racing fourth. Luke Duke is placing in 5. Trotting from 6, BRD. Back 7th, Dusty Lane John. OU Wheeler Trails to move on to the 3/8. Lars Butler shows the way up front. Racing second at the rail now, Little Inspector. Island Hope, the outside, drops back third. Tag Shadow fourth. Quarter mile in 31 and 4. Swinging off the top turn, straightening out through the stretch. They approach the half-mile mark. And it's Lars Butler taking them by here. The outside coming back on second. He is Island Hope. Racing third, Little Inspector. Luke Duke drives up on the outside fourth. Tag Shadow fifth. BRD trots from 6, Dusty Lane John. And OU Wheeler Trails the half in 1:04 and 1. They go by the 5/8. And up the back stretch they go, final time to the 3/4 mile mark. And it's Lars Butler still on top. Up 2 on the outside, Park. And living there is Island Hope at the rail. Little Inspector racing third. Luke Duke is up on the outside to grab fourth. Dusty Lane John with a late rush, 3 wide in 5. Island Hope on the outside up front. Luke Duke is going to join the leaders, 3 wide. Lars Butler still there. 4 wide as they swing for home. 3/4, 1:37 and 3. It's Island Hope coming to the top. Luke Duke up between horses, Little Inspector, Dusty Lane John. It's Island Hope. Luke Duke on the outside, right down to the wire. It's Island Hope to win it. Luke Duke second. Looks like Little Inspector for 3.
What the fun I'm having.
Race number 8, top of the stretch, has 1 Island Heather, 2 Island Gem, 3 KT Playboy, 4 Flying Colleen, 5 Microprocessor, 6 on the outside. He is Pineway Cadet. We have a recall in race number 8. Once again, race number 8, top of the stretch, has 1 Island Heather, 2 Island Gem, 3 KT Playboy, 4 is Flying Colleen, 5 Microprocessor, 6 the outside is Pineway Cadet. Here they come. Facing Island Heather, quickly away at the rail, attack him out of there. Flying Colleen drives up 2 on the outside. Island Gem gets away at the rail, third, showing second. Flying Colleen parked down third. Fourth at the rail, KT Playboy, back fifth, Microprocessor. And the Pineway Cadet trails it up the back stretch. They go first time racing to the opening quarter. Your leader up front, he is Island Heather. Island Gem racing second. KT Playboy attack third. From 4 is Flying Colleen. Microprocessor goes up on the outside of fifth. Your trailer is Pineway Cadet. They race on to the 3/8 mark. Island Heather showing the way up front. Island Gem is racing second, 31 and 3 by the opening quarter. Microprocessor moving up from the back outside now to grab third. Through the stretch they come, first time in front of the stand. Island Heather showing the way up front. Microprocessor up and at her on the outside. Second, Island Gem racing third. KT Playboy goes wide in 4. Back 5th is Flying Colleen, and the Pineway Cadet trails 103 and 4 by the half. They go to the 5/8 mark. Island Heather showing the way up front. Microprocessor up 2 on the outside. Island Gem at the rail 3rd. KT Playboy wide in 4. Down the back stretch, they go by the 3/4. Island Heather holding them off by the 3/4 mile mark. Microprocessor on the outside. 2nd, Island Gem at the rail 3rd. KT Playboy wide in 4. Racing on to the 7/8 mark. Island Heather still on top. Island Gem now 2nd, Microprocessor. KT Playboy coming on. 1:34 and 2 by the 3/4. Island Heather's the one to catch as they turn for home. It's Island Heather on top. Island Gem is coming down along the rail. Island Heather, Island Gem at the rail right down to the wire. It's Island Heather hanging on. Island Gem 2nd, Microprocessor will be 3. Race number 9, top of the stretch, has 1 Wear and Tear, 2 Newport Jason, 3 Joker, 4 Miss Tambo, 5 Timely Trooper, 6 Fit and Chips, 7 Outside Buckaroo, 1 Trailer 8. That's Perilous Chase. Here they come. They're all together as they leave the gate out front. Newport Jason, Wear and Tear, and Joker 3 wide. The outside of the race 4 top spot. Getting into the first turn, they get on by the 8th. Up on the outside, Joker looks for the lead from Newport Jason. And gets it on up the back stretch. They go first time. They are racing to the opening quarter. And this field is led by Joker up front. Has it by 2. Newport Jason racing 2nd. Timely Trooper settling in 3rd. 4th is a Wear and Tear. Buckaroo on the move outside to grab 5th. As the outside in 6th, Perilous Chase, Miss Tambo. And the Fit and Chips trails 1/4 mile in 31 seconds. They are swinging off the top turn, heading for the half. Joker showing the way up front. Newport Jason racing 2nd. Buckaroo drives the outside of 3rd. Perilous Chase following outside of 4th. Timely Trooper at the rail in 5. Wear and Tear goes wide in 6, Miss Tambo. And the Fit and Chips to the outside trail. We have 4 in, 4 out as they race to the 5/8. Joker on top by half a length. Buckaroo's at him on the outside. 2nd, Newport Jason racing 3rd. The half in 1:03 and 1. They go to the back stretch, 2nd and final time. And it's Joker still with the lead up front. Buckaroo is racing 2nd. A Perilous Chase, Wear and Tear moving up on the outside 4th. They're by the 3/4 mile mark. Racing into the far turn, final time. It's Joker by a neck. Buckaroo's at him on the outside, a Perilous Chase. Miss Tambo slips up along the rail now to grab 4th. 1:35 by the 3/4. Joker still on top. Perilous Chase is coming up on the outside. It's Joker on top. Perilous Chase is closing relentlessly on the outside. It's gonna be Perilous Chase to win it. Looks like Joker and Miss Campbell for 3. You know them boil and bag dinners. Race number 10, top of the stretch, has 1 Motoring Pixie, 2 Smooth Ride, 3 Elmwood Derby, 4 Esper Pragan, 5 Riverly Anita, 6 Blue Meadow Chance, 7 Outside Joyce, 1 Trailering. That's Too Bad. Here they come. Motoring Pixie Elmwood Derby way up on the outside. Joyce gunning for the lead. 3 wide as they race into the first turn. Going on by the 8th. Joyce up on the outside is going to the front. Elmwood Derby now racing second. Back third is Motoring Pixie. Too Bad gets away fourth. Blue Meadow Chance settling in fifth as they race to the opening quarter. Elmwood Derby's up on the outside looking for the lead. And getting it past the opening quarter. Elmwood Derby's on top. Now second is Joyce. Motoring Pixie a tight third. Fourth is Too Bad. Smooth Ride is moving up on the outside in 5. Blue Meadow Chance from 6th as they race on to the 3/8 mark. 31 and 3 by the opening quarter. Swinging off the top turn. Elmwood Derby shows this field away to the half-mile mark. Racing second is Joyce. Smooth Ride, the outside third. Fourth at the rail is Motoring Pixie. Wide in 5 now. He is Riverly Anita. Esper Craig on the outside in 6. Too Bad. And a Blue Meadow Chance to the outside trails. Dipping into the paddock turn second time. They move to the 5/8 mark after a half of 106. It's Elmwood Derby showing the way up front. Smooth Ride, the outside is second at the rail. Third, Joyce. Riverly Anita drives up on the outside in 4. They go to the backstretch, second and final time. Elmwood Derby holding them off past the 3/4 mile mark. Smooth Ride parked down, driving out of second. Third at the rail is Joyce. Blue Meadow Chance circling them up on the outside, going 3 wide, fourth, and driving on for top spot. They race on to the 7/8 mark. Elmwood Derby, Blue Meadow Chance up 3 wide, the outside second. 1:39 and 1 by the 3/4. Elmwood Derby on top. Blue Meadow Chance coming up on the outside. It's Elmwood Derby. Blue Meadow Chance right down to the wire. Elmwood Derby to win it. Blue Meadow Chance second. Joyce will be 3.
others, Joe. It's full of goaltender there for the fucking CNID.
Race 11, tonight's feature, top of the stretch, 4-horse field. And the rail out, Worthy Gift, 2 kilo grade, 3 My Secret, 4 outside is F.G. Charles. 4 starters, first $1,000. Here they come.
And they're off and pacing Worthy Gift quickly away up the rail. Attack him out of their kilo grade. Gets away second F.G. Charles. And My Secret Trails are racing into the first turn. They get on by the 8th. Worthy Gift shows the way up front. Has it by 2 open lengths. Kilo grade is racing second F.G. Charles. And My Secret Trails, they are going to the opening quarter. Up front, a Worthy Gift shows the way by a length and a half. Kilo grade is racing second F.G. Charles third. And My Secret Trails past the quarter-mile mark. Racing into the far turn first time. They make their way to the 3/8 mark, 32-1 by the quarter. Worthy Gift showing the way up front. Kilo grade racing second. My Secret is full of pace, moving up on the outside third. And F.G. Charles Trail swinging off the top turn. Through the stretch they come, approaching the half-mile mark. And Worthy Gift is your leader by here. My Secret up to on the outside now to challenge. Kilo grade racing it along the rail third. And F.G. Charles moves from the back to go to the paddock turn second time. And as Worthy Gift showing the way up front. Up to on the outside is My Secret. Kilo grade racing third. And F.G. Charles moves from the back. The half in 104 and 2. They go to the back stretch second and final time. Worthy Gift by half a length. My Secret up to on the outside. Kilo grade at the rail third. F.G. Charles on the outside in 4. Racing in pairs to the 7/8 mark. Worthy Gift still by a half a length. The outside of My Secret getting closer second. F.G. Charles is going to tip 3 wide to join him. Kilo grade looks for racing room. 3/4, 135 and 4. Worthy Gift on top. My Secret, F.G. Charles up on the outside. 3 of them right across the track. It's gonna be too close to call. We'll need a picture.
He's the one that is 27 the cab in the back of the truck.
Final race of the evening, top of the stretch, has 1 Premier Elmhurst, 2 Rum Keg, 3 Dunville J, 4 Laser Frisk N, 5 Key Largo Express, 6 Newport's Glory, 7 outside Top Star, 1 trailer 8 the Trotter Esquire Good. Here they come. They're off and they're racing 4 wide up, and as they race into the first turn, Premier Elmhurst up the rail, a Rum Keg Laser Frisk N is going 3 wide on the outside. As they race into the first turn, they get on by the 8th. Premier Elmhurst Laser Frisk N's at him on the outside. Top Star drives the outside third. 4th at the rail is Rum Keg. Dunville J looks at it from 5, 3 wide up front as they move by the opening quarter. Top Star outside and going to the top. Laser Friskin now second. Premier Elmhurst racing third. Fourth is Rum Keg. There goes Dunville J moving up on the outside in 5. 31 and 1 by the opening quarter. They swing off the top turn. Coming for the half-mile mark. Your leader up front is a Top Star. Racing second is a Laser Friskin. Third is a Rum Keg. Up between horses, Newport's Glory. Dunville J moves up on the outside as they're past the half-mile mark. Racing into the paddock turn second time. They go to the 5/8. Top Star showing the way up front after a half of 104. Dunville J's up to on the outside now. Laser Friskin at the rail third. Newport's Glory keeps on going up on the outside in a 4. Esquire Good trots wide in 5. Down the backstretch, second and final time. They're by the 3/4 mile mark. Dunville J, the outside, gets the neck in front. Top Star now racing second. Laser Friskin at the rail third, and Newport's Glory up between horses showing fourth. Esquire Good trots 3 wide fifth. 1:35 and 4 by the 3/4. Dunville J by 4 looks for more as they swing for home. It's Dunville J on top. Well back, coming up on the outside, Newport's Glory. They'll race for place. This race belongs to Dunville J. It's tight for second and third. Looks like Rum Keg and Newport's Glory.